What's up, guys? Tricky Mind here from YouTube, and today I would like to talk about the narcissistic personality disorder, which I've been diagnosed over a year ago. I'm 40 years old now, and yeah, this is kind of strange finding out when you're 39 years old that you've been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, whatever it is, and you feel like, what? I mean, seriously? but but also the thing is, the psychologist that diagnosed me with that name, they did that in 3 sessions, I think. And if I read the diagnosis now, it makes me laugh because it doesn't feel it's me. It doesn't. All the things that I read, it doesn't look like me. I don't know, it's weird. It looks like another person, and that's when you think, yeah, maybe I do have personality disorder, because if I told the doctor all those things and I don't recognize myself in what I'm reading, well, maybe I do have it. But then lately, a few days ago, I was talking with a friend, and about how I do react with how I do react to things, and how I do react to any situations, whatever. And then I realized, you know what? I've always been like that since I was a kid. So if I do have narcissistic personality disorder, or BPD, or bipolar personality disorder, or borderline personality disorder, whatever you want to call it, those are just names that doctors and psychiatrists, psychologists gave to a certain behavior, but I think they were just special people with more intelligence. We think too much, we overthink, that's the thing. And this came up in my mind when I was doing the group therapy, and we were talking with the 2 other girls, and we were really like, what are we doing here? Seriously, you have PPD, you have this, you have that, you have to do this and that. No, why do you have to call those kind of things with those names? We're just different people, like a little bit more. We think like maybe too much, and that is not good sometimes, because you can't sleep, you have a lot of issues because you overthinking. Sometimes you get paranoid, and paranoia is one of the issues that you can have. And so yeah, I think basically is, if this doesn't affect your life, your social life, and it's not a problem to you and in what you're doing every day, then it's not an issue, it's not a big deal. But when it does, like it did to me in my life, well then, you get the diagnosis, and then you have to do something. So now I am on citalopram, 1 tablet a day, and I've been on it for a week, I think now, because yeah, I almost lost my job, like I said in my other video, in my first video, introduction video. And so basically, well, I don't see many differences with this new medication. Last year I was taking sertraline, I think that's the name, and it was terrible. It was freaking terrible. I hated it. I really had bad thoughts, suicidal thoughts, because that's one of the side effects, and completely no sex drive. That was not really cool for me. And so yeah, pretty much I stopped taking it like after I finished the box, and then yeah, I got better by myself. I got another job last year, and I was doing great. And then 2 weeks ago I freaked out, and so now I think I'm a little bit under control. Anyway, talking about the narcissistic personality disorder. Basically, narcissistic. I've been narcissistic as far as I remember. I was always watching myself in the mirror all the time when I was little. I was just like staring at myself, and I never thought that I was handsome or gorgeous or a nice boy, or when I was a teenager, or a nice teenager, a good looking one. And I always had like low self-esteem issues. Not now anymore. I'm doing great, I think. I'm pretty happy with the way I look, and I'm not gay, by the way. I'm just doing things like that. And anyway, so yeah. And then of course, combined with the personality disorder, it's kind of a tricky thing. It's really messes up your mind. That's why I call my channel Tricky Mind, because I am tricky mind. I trick myself. That's the thing. I trick myself sometimes. I cheat myself, and that's what it's kind of a very unusual thing to do. Trick yourself in every situations. So my major problem with personality disorder is that it's kind of ruining my life in all the aspects, and it ruins relationships pretty much with people. And sometimes I don't recall things that I've done, and that's when the nasty person comes out, my other self, that I don't relate to him at all. It's not me, it just came out. I think it's sort of a self-defensive system that it comes out. And just because I've always been a little bit introverted when I was younger, I didn't react, I was bullied, and then I think now this person is just coming out for revenge. And when it does, but it does it in the wrong way possible. It just ruined my good things in life, not the bad ones. It doesn't react or come out with when it actually I need it. And so I'm just trying to figure out how not to fuck up with people anymore, and not to lose friends, not to lose jobs, and not to lose girls, relationships, anything. So yeah, this is pretty much what I was thinking to talk about. Also, it's all related with my childhood, with the low self-esteem. My parents, my dad wasn't really present, but my mom was, sort of, and she didn't really help. She was really mean to me. She always let me down. She was putting me down completely. No encouragement. She was completely, I think she was jealous of me for some reasons, and she always said to me that I was, a nobody. I'll never be anyone. I would be, that I'm useless. I'm worthless. I wouldn't be nobody in life. I wouldn't be successful, and all these things. So at 40 years old, as a rock singer, still didn't make it, and I'm still hoping to do it soon, I hope. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna tackle my childhood in another video soon, hopefully in a few days. I need to probably write down a few things, because it's really complicated, and maybe have some questions or suggestions to how to deal with the past, because that's the thing. I'm always thinking about the past, and I shouldn't. I know this is the present and the future is ahead, and I shouldn't think anymore about the past, but it's always there. It's affecting my life 24/7, and I don't like it. It's really annoying. So anyway, this is another sort of introduction to the narcissistic personality disorder. I will tackle actually specific situation that happened to me lately in the past, let's say from 2009, I guess. So it's been 6-7 years, something like that, it's been there, affecting me a lot. And I'll just go through a lot of situations that happened to me. So today I would just wanted to say, guys, that narcissistic personality disorder it's not a disease, it's not a mental illness. It's just the way your brain reacts to certain situations that happen to your life, and your mind, it's kind of elaborated and react to it, and in a different and sometimes strange ways, like it happened to me. So please comment below and thumb up if you like, and subscribe here as usual. And please let me know if you want to know anything in particular, and I will do anything to do like another video or something like that. And so I'll see you next video. Bye from Tricky Mind.